They say an orca never forgets. But what happens when the memories it holds turn against the person it once loved? Jessica had worked with orcas for years. Her favorite, a female she called Ballo, wasn't just another performer. She was family. From playful splashes to perfect stunts, their bond became a symbol of trust. People called them the ocean's best duo. But on one bright afternoon, in front of hundreds of cheering visitors, that trust shattered. Ballo dove beneath the surface. And then, without warning, she lunged at Jessica. The crowd laughed, thinking it was part of the show, until the water turned red. What made Ballo, a creature known for her intelligence and empathy, attack her own trainer? Was it rage, fear, or something much deeper, something humans never tried to understand? Stay till the end, because what really happened that day wasn't a random accident. It was the result of years of pressure, emotion, and a bond slowly breaking apart. Subscribe if you believe some truths deserve to surface, no matter how dark they are. Before the fame, before the lights and applause, Ballo was free. She was born in the deep blue, where sunlight danced on the waves, and her mother's call echoed through endless waters. Every day was a new adventure. Every night, she swam beneath stars that no tank could ever reflect. But one morning, the ocean changed. Engines roared across the surface. And then came the nets. Massive, heavy, and unescapable. Ballo and her mother fought. But strength means nothing against steel and noise. Within minutes, the ocean fell silent. Her mother was gone, and Ballo's freedom stolen. She was dragged onto a boat, her body trembling, her calls unanswered. That was the day she saw humans for the first time, not as friends, but as captors. Months later, when she met Jessica, she was no longer that wild, fearless orca. She was quiet, afraid, still searching for the mother she lost. Jessica saw the sadness in her eyes. Day after day, she tried to reach her with patience, kindness, and time. Every smile, every soft word, every touch built something fragile between them. Trust. And when Ballo finally responded, splashing back, clicking, playing, Jessica thought she had healed her. She thought love had erased the past. But what Jessica didn't know was that memories never disappear. They just wait beneath the surface. Time passed, and Ballo changed. The frightened orca who once hid in silence now performed before hundreds of people, leaping, spinning, smiling for the crowd. Jessica had done what no one else could. She'd turned trauma into trust. And in return, Ballo gave her everything, her focus, her playfulness, her heart. Together, they became the pride of the marine park. Posters, commercials, viral videos. People called them inseparable. Every morning, Jessica would greet her with a soft voice, a bucket of fish, and a gentle touch. And every time Ballo surfaced, she'd let out a sound that almost felt like laughter. But behind those smiles, something was changing. Sometimes, Ballo would pause mid-performance, her eyes fixed on something far away, as if remembering another world. At night, when the crowds were gone and the lights were off, Jessica would often find her floating still, motionless, staring at the dark water below. Trainers said it was normal, just fatigue. But Jessica felt something deeper. It wasn't tiredness, it was sadness. And sadness, in a creature that powerful, is always a warning. Jessica ignored it. She believed love could cure anything. But the truth? Even love can't erase what captivity does to the mind. Because inside that massive tank, every smile Ballo gave was a performance. The money kept coming in. And with it, the illusion of safety. The luxury cars, the private jets, the loyal followers, all whisper the same lie. You've made it. You're untouchable. But success has a way of turning into a trap. When your name becomes bigger than your purpose, when applause replaces hunger, that's when the downfall begins. Because the same world that worships you today will tear you apart tomorrow, just to feed its own entertainment. And the worst part? You won't even see it coming, because you'll be too busy enjoying the view from the top. It always starts with silence. Not the peaceful kind, the heavy kind. The one that follows betrayal, regret, and truth. The fans stop cheering, the calls stop coming, and suddenly, the empire that once felt infinite feels small. This is the moment when every villain, every visionary, every fallen king faces the same mirror. Some break down, some fight back, and a few transform. Because pain, when faced, becomes power. And in that silence, the real legend begins to rise again. Not for fame, but for purpose. Legacy isn't built on wins. It's built on what survives after the fall. The world remembers not the man who never lost, but the one who stood back up, When everything was gone, every empire fades, every crown rusts, but values, vision, and impact, they echo. In the end, the real power isn't fame, it's influence that outlives you. Because the game was never about money or followers. It was about mastery, of self, of purpose, of legacy. And those who understand this don't chase trends. They build time-proof empires. Because legends aren't born, they're engineered.